Up front, Kyle Busch trying to make history. Can he become the first ever driver to win an Xfinity Series race and a Cup race on the same day? Great start for Kyle Busch.
Battle for the lead, Rick.
Yes, it's closed up now. It was over a second. But the 18 of Kyle Busch now under a half a second in front of the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. And look at the run Martin Truex Jr. has through the turn. All the way to the back bumper of Kyle Busch. 3 wide down the backstretch. Kyle Busch able to stay out in front. A little wiggle there, though, as he goes through 3 and 4. Martin Truex Jr. so good at stage racing. Coming up on the competition caution. Side by side for the lead. You want to be out front. When the caution comes out, you'll have lane choice on the restart.
This gives a little bit of hope that the high groove is going to work. Kyle Busch has been able to hold him back. I think Martin has a little bit quicker car, keeps getting underneath him, but Kyle Busch is able to keep his momentum rolling that top groove.
Still out in front of Martin Truex Jr. Kyle Busch looking back from the Toyota in-car camera.
The 78 just gets such a good acceleration off from the corner.
Yellow.
As now the caution's out here at lap 30.
Green flag back in the air. Kyle with another great restart, able to get out front. How about the one of Jamie McMurray? He made the move around the 78, and McMurray has moved up now to second. We're fairly confident that the 78 and that team knew we went to commercial break, because it looked as though it was going to be a great battle for quite some time with Kyle Busch out in front. The second that we went to commercial, the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. decided it's time to go.
He just had such a run, just kept putting pressure on Kyle, kept putting on him. We could see Kyle's car start to move around a little bit, just wasn't making the grip. And we got a report from Marty that Kyle believes the 78 car's front end just works better. The car turns better. That's where Kyle feels like they need to work to try to improve when they come down for this pit stop.
"11 stage wins this season." Steve, you guys mentioned it. A lot of drivers are looking to figure out how they can slow him down, stop him from winning all the stages. He leads all the drivers, but right now he has been the dominant car, the dominant driver in stage racing.
Well, it has a fast race car, but it also starts on Friday. They qualify well. While they weren't on the pole here, the 18 of Kyle Busch beat him for the pole. They still qualified on the front row. So they're right there, right up front, and they have continued to take advantage of that.
Coming out of turn number 4.
This season, stage winner, MTJ.
There you go. MTJ, stage winner for stage 1 from Kentucky.
And Kevin Harvick got by Jamie McMurray down the back straightaway to get 4th position.
Harvick, McMurray, top 5. Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, inside, outside. Green flag back in the air. They stay side by side, and now the advantage goes to Kyle Busch on the outside. He made that outside line work. Oh, around goes the 2. into the wall. The 14 of Clint Boyer also up. The 48 of Jimmy Johnson slams the wall hard.
Caution is out. How bad is it, brother? Yeah, it's real bad. Missed the 2 when you were spinning.
Hard hit by Jimmy Johnson.
Something broke, and then I hammered the fence.
Brad Keselowski underneath Clint Boyer just got loose. Could not hold it. Air got pulled off the car. Same thing we saw last year. Entering turn 3 side by side is very difficult.
And now we're on board. Brad Keselowski, you see, enters the corner.
Outside, tight right, tight right.
And it's just that flat corner, no grip. We talked about it. It was really a virtual replay to multiple wrecks we saw last year.
Caution is out.
Top 2 separating themselves. Now it's Kevin Harvick in front of Matt Kenseth. Here comes the 1 of Jamie McMurray as he'll challenge Kenseth for the position. Kenseth had a good run off of turn 4, and around goes the 6. And Casey Kane also involved. Casey Kane in the 5 into the wall. And the 4th caution has come out. They were running 11th and 12th.
We're done.
It looks to me that the 6 was already probably on the middle of the racetrack, not even really on the high line on the straightaway. The 5 of Casey Kane was looking underneath them. The 5, basically, you said, forced the issue. He thought he was inside the 6. He was just barely inside the bumper cover. The 6 of Trevor Bayne was committing to the bottom of the racetrack. They make contact. It ends up costing both drivers.
Green flag back in the air. Joey Logano trying the apron once again, making it 3 wide as he gets the position going into 1, but then slows down. Trying not to carry too much momentum as Kurt Busch is going to come back on the inside and try to take the spot back. And once again, the intensity picking up. 61 laps to go in the 2nd stage.
Are you sure? Because they're racing like there's about 10 laps to go in the race. It's amazing how aggressive it is.
There's the gap between 1 and 2. Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. And Jr. gets to the inside, and he will take the lead away from Kyle Busch. So now Martin Truex Jr. back out front. He's already led 21 laps tonight and looking to add to that number.
It's a pattern we see an awful lot. The longer these races go, the better Martin Truex Jr., that 78 car, get. They just seem to like long runs.
I just thought he knew we were getting close to the end of a stage. That's usually when he goes up to the front and takes the lead.
Coming through 3 and 4, going for stage win number 2 on the night. Martin Truex Jr. will get it again. That's 4 times now that he has swept the first 2 stages in a race. That is why he is leading in playoff points. And his point totals continue to escalate. We get ready for the restart. Logano and Blaney making up row 1.
All the restarts have been pretty smooth tonight, but this one should be exciting. Remember, old tires on the front row, then 2 tires, then a group with 4 tires as Kyle Busch decides it's time to try the 3rd lane through 1 and 2.
No surprise, Kyle Busch on a restart making it 3 wide on the outside.
And he has the momentum as he comes flying up on the outside, trying to get by the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. Those 2 have been side by side or nose to tail the entire race. Now mired back in traffic because of different strategies that people have taken.
Paul Menard, about 12th position, the yellow car, he did the same thing. He made it 3 wide on the outside. He made it work as well.
And here comes the 78. Getting by Ryan Blaney for that second spot.
He made short work of the 21, and by looks of this acceleration, he's going to go ahead and get both cars in the same lap.
Goes to the bottom of the track, and Martin Truex Jr. back to the front.
Back to the lead.
Mean to take
78, come on.
You hear that? Back to the lead. Spotter's excited. I don't mean to take anything away from Cole Pearn and his strategy, but it's easy to have a good strategy when you have a great race car, and that's what Cole Pearn has done. He has given Martin Truex Jr. a great race car.
Everybody in that team knew they had the car to beat. Now this race isn't over. We've seen strange things happen. You know, the bad pit stop at the wrong time, the speeding on pit road at the wrong time, the wreck at the wrong, all those kind of things. And when you have a car that fast, first of all, you want to make sure you keep it that fast, and then when you do, you immediately start thinking, okay, what bad is going to happen?
Not many things bad have happened to the 78 team, but a caution does come out just as we're talking about it. The caution comes out before Martin Truex Jr. got to the start-finish line, and the smoke rolling out from underneath the 41.
There was obviously some sort of major fluid leak on this 41. The smoke looks like it's starting up underneath the front or a tire
To the
down.
garage, old man.
Stuff's coming out of it too.
And we saw the 78 stay out. Nobody was coming behind with him.
Well, nobody, but you're going to remember Larson's the second place car. So everyone is coming to pit road except for the 78. His lead was so big, those cars hadn't even got to the pit road opening yet. So it looks to me like the only car on the racetrack will be the 78 on old tires.
Can Martin Truex Jr. get out in front of Kyle Busch? Into the restart zone. We're in overtime. Green flag back in the air.
Great job by Truex. He came with speed. He did not get too slow. That helped him not spin those rear tires.
He dives to the bottom of the racetrack in front of the 18 and pulling away as the 18 moves up the track to the overtime line. They get there. Kyle Larson shoots to the bottom of the track. He moves up to second.
White flag. Clear by
White flag in the air. One more time around as they wreck behind him. Daniel Suarez is around. Matt Kenseth is around. The three of Austin Dillon in the grass. The caution has come out. It has been a perfect 10 for Martin Truex Jr. His 10th career win. It will come in Kentucky.
Come on, you buddy.
What a race for Martin Truex Jr. That is the third win in 2017 for Martin Truex Jr.
Crew Chief Cole Pearn, driver Martin Truex, entire crew going crazy. Cole, stay in here with me because you guys did this one together. We're getting drenched in victory lane, as we should. I know you just talked to the fans. You said you thought when they all came in, man, we're in trouble.
I felt good about it.
Cole felt great.
He felt great. He wasn't in this thing with 50 lap tires or whatever it was, but can't say enough about him. This whole team, everybody back at Denver, everybody at Furniture Row, Denver Mattress. I mean, all of our partners, Bass Pro Shops, Wicks, Tracker Boats, just 5-hour energy. Who'd I miss? Toyota TRD, unbelievable engine, obviously. Just got to thank all those guys in Garmin and Textron and everybody who makes who lets us do this. Barney, we got an awesome car owner. He lets us do our thing, and this guy runs one hell of a show.
Do you guys get frustrated when it was like, man, they're so good on the mile and a half? This wasn't just a win. Was this a statement?
I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be a statement if we go to win Loudon next week and shut them up about the mile and a half thing. So hopefully we're holding some lobster next week, but we'll enjoy this one for sure.